Actually, look at TJ. Look at the health. If he wanted to spin
I don't
want
to say the forbidden words.
No, he's taking it. Take it.
Yes.
Smart.
Extra point.
Extra point.
Is that perfect?
Yeah,
Yeah.
extra point. Let's go.
Love that. That's great for his team. Trying to get his way out of this corner.
Yeah, chip it away. Misses it.
Jump in. Both players V-trigger on deck.
Activate. Oh, this is big damage. Still alive. Are we going to see the EX flash kick? Hang on to it. Oh, instant overhead.
Instant overhead.
Had an opportunity there. Can't find. Whoa.
Oh.
What? Where's that coming from?
It's that fireball that's lingering still. It's still his turn. Oh,
Nice.
great block on the mix-up, but the instant overhead.
Gonna stop. Teleports away. Close game. You know he wants to come in with that EX. You know it. Or that.
DDT.
Whoa.
He could have punched
Jesus.
that. Oh, but the
That's
EX
one
grab,
way to
that
end
was range.
Ryukin blew another V-trigger for no reason.
What is he whipping these throws for in neutral?
Another one. No, green blue. He's got to be a lot more mindful.
Tries to anti-air the EX Tatsu, but... Oh no, you're jumping in on an activate.
And in position to jump in the corner. He does. Back throw.
That does a lot of
Does it
damage
go?
there.
Same thing again. If
Jumps
it's
on.
not broke, don't fix it. Oops. Just all over
Got
the
you with
place.
this random EX headbutt, right?
Oh, this is not looking good at all.
Uh-oh.
Save him!
Oh, no, not like this, not like this.
Oh, it is like this. If he can make the right guess here, we're looking at the second perfect of the night. Where's it going? Perfect for West End.
He still gets away with it.
Pressure. The dash, he's not catching the dashes. If you're not catching dash, you're done. It's done. And I knew the bag was coming. I knew that bag was coming. Let's go. I mean, Ultimate Weapon style, if you're not used to this type of ROG, it's overwhelming. The way he uses crouch medium kick, uppers to beat.
What a
No
reaction.
joke.
He's already cooking on some
Look at this.
nice golden things right over there.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh. Okay, that was.
Yeah, a little bit jumpy, you could almost say, but Ultimate Weapon is reacting to the jumps, but yeah, he's got it down, but...
He's not stunned yet. Jesus, ROG.
And Burgess
What?
is really fishing for the stun, and he gets it!
The overhead whiff punish.
Wow, it's right there, but just takes the block, and now back to poking each other out, but that crouch medium kick you're talking about, activation.
Whoa, dash after that crush counter, and again, in that same position, there's no way.
It's a
that
stun.
happens.
Oh, no, it's not, you're right.
Oh. 3-0 Ultimate Weapon with that extra point.
He
Things
does it again.
are looking nasty. Short for neutral. Okay. And then a random jump in out of nowhere. The first time he's even thrown something like that.
That's the first time I've really seen him airborne this set.
Okay.
You're right.
He does make something happen with that. But he still has so much work to do. And you get caught from that far away with a dash like that. No.
Oh,
Ultimate
and
Weapon
another
too ready.
And at this moment right now, he needs to find his way out of these bad spots, just like that.
Unreal.
Rips the EX straight, but he's still capitalizing off of just raw momentum right there. Another EX straight.
Is that Ultimate
That's gonna
Weapon
kill.
way too ready?
Burgess is trying to neutral jump to get out of these dash straights, but he...
Oh no, the worst position ever is walk up. Yo, no punish. Yeah, that's
Nice.
Burger's still alive, but with no V meter, no nothing. How does he do it?
Those fireballs are really nice on
it's
block right there.
tight. Ultimate Weapon with the consistent anti-air. Oh my god.
Good evening, Street Fighter fans, and welcome back to Stream Team Battle X, the premier team-based Street Fighter V competitive series. And we've got a fun one going. We've pointed our wagons westward for our captains tonight, and we got big boys. Stupendous going up against Blarrlad, some grappler on grappler action. And the undercard's pretty spicy too, so let's get into it. I'm Andy, and I'm joined, as always, by the pad assassin himself, Stack Bradford. How's it going, Stack?
Going good. Good to see you again, man.
Likewise.
Stupendous Hasn't been on since the original series. I don't remember if it was 8 or 9, but it was way back when versus Chris CCH. Peak Mega Man Ryu might remember a thing or two about that. And Blarrlad's actually a newcomer. We don't get too many captain newcomers, I feel like, these days. So just randomly hit him up, and he said I'm ready to do this. And Stupendous has been awesome ever since the beginning, really. And as you said, Just Pokey versus Mr. Mistopheles right before that. That's as soon as I thought about that one in my head, I was like, oh yeah.
Dude, of course. That's Captain Caliber right there.
Yeah, we didn't make that one happen. But as you guys can see, starting from the top, we got Amperflex going up against Meatwad. Meatwad, a player that has been stepping up when things fall out. If I have a player that falls out last minute, he steps in. Yeah, I'll jump in. I always appreciate that in a player.
Yeah.
Splurge, not a newcomer, but I haven't seen him in a little while. Going up against Mike Jingles, who has only made an appearance on STBX2, and I thought I'd give him a shot for a Monday card. Then,
I like it.
Sage Platinum, coming off a win, going up against Just a Million, also coming off a win. 2 big wins for both these guys. So they're going to come in hot. They're both confident and ready to go. Akuma Falk. We never grow tired of that matchup.
No.
Just Pokey coming in for some vengeance after a bit of a bitter loss. I know he didn't want to take against Espada, but he doesn't have to deal with Ken today. He's got to deal with his stupid cousin in Akuma. Then, Stupendous, I'm not even sure how active his Geef is going up against Blarrlad. I think this is a matchup where he could use Geef, right? I mean, Abigail.
I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, and in my monologue, I know I said big boys, and he might use Seth. I really don't know. So I don't know the matchup, though, to be honest.
Me either. We're all just hoping for Geef, though, at the end of this.
Of course.
For sure.
Yes.
Bringing back the Gambling Ram.
Here we go. You know what it is. Or maybe you don't. It's the Gambling Ram. It's our gambling game that we have here on Stream Team Battle X. And just by being in chat, you have $1,000 of pretend money. It's very pretend. It does not pertain to any gold standard, U.S. Treasury notes, nothing like that. Pretend money, but you got 1,000 of it, and you can bet on the matches as we proceed along. So if you want to bet on our first match, for example, if you want to bet on Amperflex, you look at the number in the blue circle. That's a 3 for Amperflex. You do !bet space 3 space the amount, and we have examples at the bottom left of your screen there. So that's how you bet. You can see some bets coming in already. So yeah, the winning strategy is typically to bet all of it early and get it right, and then roll your money into the next bet. So you can bet on Amperflex and Meatwad. Whatever you win from that, you can use to bet on Splurge versus Mike Jingles. So have fun with it. Get it out there. You can also do parlays for extra payouts. You can chain bets together to get higher odds. It's just harder to land. So you could chain a bunch of bets together and get, 8 times the normal odds, but all those have to hit. So it's kind of difficult, but it does happen. We've seen some $32,000, $25,000 parlays hit before. Kama Boat, you put an extra 0 on there, but welcome. We appreciate it.
That's a lot of cash, baby.
Kama Boat, who are you here to watch? I know we bring in new viewers that come to see certain fighters. We appreciate that a lot. I remember Lemillion actually, I think, having a few people in here last time.
You know what? You're right. I do like that too. When there's a new player and you see a couple of new names in the chat, that's always awesome.
Yes, I love to see them rooting their people on. So get at it. Who am I going to bet on? Meatwad, Amperflex. Meatwad, I do like. I mean, I like Geef. I'm a fan of Geefs on here, so I do like Meatwad. I remember Meatwad, I think, won their first Stream Team Battle match. The most recent one, I'm not sure about that.
He won twice.
Okay.
The first game, and then he went also into Critical Division and won again.
That's right. Yes, the Critical Division. Yes.
Yeah, so
that's what I remember.
He's got a little bit of XP, but Amperflex signs up every single week. He's kind of like got the same tenacity as Meatwad, just always signing up, and then when he doesn't get picked, he's like mad about it. Come on, skip over me again.
And poor Amperflex, wasn't Amperflex like added in as a sub and then yanked like twice last week?
Yeah, it's been getting harder as we near Street Fighter 6, and we were talking before the stream. I honestly cannot wait for Street Fighter 6 action Stream Team Battle, guys. You're gonna be like, what the is going on?
We're adding so much new stuff, you guys. It's gonna be insane.
I'm telling you,
you're not ready.
This fake money here, just the beginning. But guys, !bet space 3 or 4 space. I'm out, and I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna have to bet on Amperflex here.
Okay. I put it on Meatwad, but I only bet 700. I didn't go quite all in on Meatwad. No offense, Meatwad.
Gosh, these coming. Okay, guys, take note here. Okay, in case you guys are not aware, this is a 1st to 15 exhibition. The first 4 sets you see there, starting with Emperor and Meatwad, are 1st to 3s. Going into the last one, Stupendous and Blarrlad, that's a 1st to 5. And it's a 1st to 15, meaning if one side is really kicking butt, the last set could actually end halfway through. If that's just the way it goes. It's the first to hit 15 no matter what. If a team doesn't hit 15, we go to the critical division, a random division afterward that could land back in Division 5 for all we know.
Yeah.
It's in the hands of the wheel. Speaking of which, you guys can see on the top, we're at 15 bucks. I started us off with a little boost today. Help us out, guys. ! Donate. All proceeds go to the players, especially the captains. In case you guys are new or don't know, both the captains are helping out their team in the voice chats, and we like to show that we appreciate them coming on. So they get paid out regardless, but you guys help a long way by contributing to the donation bar.
Yes, absolutely. We appreciate it. We like putting a few bucks, a couple of ducats in the pockets of the players, especially the winners. It's kind of what keeps us going. Keep the lights on around here, you know?
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. If some of you guys might have seen on Twitter, there's this new thing we're doing called Guess the Matchup. I'm going to play one clip before every division. You guys just got to guess where it's from, and this is planting a seed for later on. But I want you guys to take note.
Ooh, 40 bucks?
Wait. Yeah, we missed something. I think two happened at once.
Oh, okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Ramiri with a 15 and Cat Professor.
Ramiri.
Thank you guys very much. Cat Professor has bought himself a lifetime of gifts at this point. Jesus.
Just a whole wall of cat with water getting poured on its head. It's a good gift. It just there's a lot.
I can just remember every frame is the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Every frame committed to memory.
Jesus, but thank you guys very much. We're already more than halfway there. Hopefully we get that out of the way real quick, and then we can just enjoy the rest of the night. However, guys, let's test your knowledge a little bit, huh? I believe in you guys this time.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Let's play game 1 of Guess the Matchup. And it's one round. It's going to be the last round, and you have to figure it out before it gets to the end. I'll even pause it if I have to, if you guys are really struggling over there, because you were last time. It was a joke. Okay. Off we go. Let's do this.
Free peanuts at the bar. I can't even call this match. It's just so free.
Now,
I mean,
Andy, do you have any clues?
The fluffy dog is out.
I think I'm too distracted by the commentary, and I'm trying to use that as a guess, and I shouldn't be doing that.
No, yeah, I cut out everything. I cut out every mention of any name.
Oh, you deleted out. You edited the audio.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Presented by PS4. Okay, I'm looking at the V reversal, styling, the EX bars. No. Right when he said this is free, I remembered that and I knew it immediately. But of course, it cuts right to it. Oh man, who had that? Somebody else who had that?
Yeah, it was actually Mag that guessed it first and foremost.
There we go.
Yep. It was, I think, the last set between those two, and their back and forth. Probably one of the most epic vendettas of Street Fighter V.
It really is. That was a high point, and I'm a Wolfkrone fan. I like him a lot. So I didn't like seeing him, lose like that, but that was definitely an all-timer.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I liked about Wolfkrone a lot is he was always kind of a jerk when he won, but he always took the energy right back when he lost. He'd get salty, but he would just sit there and take it because he knew what he has done. It was just a really good back and forth.
Oh yeah, that is classic.
We're gonna run one of those.
Man. That's good.
We're gonna run one of those between each division, guys. So stay tuned for that one. You know what? These guys have been sitting here long enough. Let's get them in there, guys. Let's move to Division 5, huh?
Let's do it. Let's kick it off. Stream Team Battle X. The Ides of March.
Man, Street Fighter 6. You guys really don't have a clue. You really don't.
None.
None at all. It's gonna be sick. And we were talking before the stream. I'm simultaneously so excited for it to come out, and at the same time, like we got some work to do. So it's,
we talk on Discord so much. My wife asked me, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah. Get a little worried over there.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, dear. It's all under control.
Going into Division 5, we have Colleen Geef. I actually thought about putting the Geef on Stupendous team because I thought, as a Geef player, you're probably a fan of Stupendous. Get to play with one of your dream players, but he didn't even know who it was. That's what I'm talking about. So many new players, man.
I didn't know that's where that was going, man. You don't have to put him on blast like that. But...
I wasn't actually going to, and then I was like, I'm going to dive right into this.
Yeah. Well, you should know who Stu is. You should know Stu.
Absolutely. But, that just goes to show that's not a bad thing. A new wave of players still coming this late into the game. It just shows that Street Fighter 6 is going to have a crazy surge out the gate. I could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be intense. Both these guys ranking up, by the way. Every time these new players hop on the stream team battle, they're on a new rank, which is awesome. Here we go. Lightning speed, the fastest you're ever going to see Geef move.
Oh, reactions right off the gate.
I actually want to pull up an event list real quick just because I can make sure I don't miss any donations, so give me one moment here.
No, for sure. Or Meatwad, life lead. The V-trigger. No, that wasn't V-trigger. That's just a regular slide. I'm just conditioned to get triggered by the V-trigger.
Okay. I'm actually surprised that V-trigger didn't work against that. Oh, there it goes. He's got it that time.
Yeah, not enough for the full Cyclone. SPDEX, that should do it. Meatwad on the board.
You know what's kind of interesting? Right as at the end of the last time Meatwad was on, he actually didn't realize the potential for Lariat as an anti-air.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he was learning as he went, and then he immediately started training it. Like, oh, okay, this is what I got to do. So Meatwad already looking like a different player, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a huge addition to your arsenal as Geef, if you weren't aware. It has such good properties like that.
Because he was really struggling. Oh, my God.
The troll job.
What the hell?
Again.
How do you start a card like that? Trying to stay alive.
He's got such a life lead. He can do a little bit more of that if he wants to. My goodness.
Oh, yeah, he should be trying to find a way to activate Meatwad.
Dude, that is nice. Okay, I wonder what kind of advice they have for Amperflex right now.
But now you have the idea of like how he's playing. He's kind of prepped for this stuff.
Yeah.
He was ready for your ice ball, which is mad fucking weird. I'm surprised he was prepped.
Yeah, that's a good point because you could tell Meatwad is ready. I agree with that. The stuff that he's lariating through, and also the looks like we're missing game. Oh, there we go. And also the use of the V trigger against like the ice ball, because that ice ball is not fast, so that's good awareness, good preparation.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know if that was advice from the player, other players, but like I said, when we watched him versus Porka, he really didn't look like he had any clue what was going on in this matchup. He looks like actually, like I'm saying, like transforming to a different player.
Dude, Meatwad is rolling right now. He really has. I mean, the sweep, then a dash. It's crazy right now. I mean, it's okay. At least it's an even life for Amperflex right now. So let's see if they can compose themselves.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, brings him in. Yeah.
Why not?
I just pictured a Meatwad literally rolling down like the sidewalk or something.
Yeah, it's a ball of meat.
He's rolling. Oh, what the hell?
Dude, that was like the last frame of the heavy kick. My goodness.
Yeah, he's got his older brother or something playing. This is different.
Dude.
Amperflex. He's had the resources to do this. Actually, I'm not sure what he plans on doing with that V trigger, but.
Okay, good reaction there. So not really optimal. Meatwad is getting a lot out of his touches. Amperflex not so much. Okay, that's probably good to get out of the corner, but you got to do something down there, just backing up.
Yeah, he's actually doing a good job slowing things down. Seeing that Meatwad is riding the wave. As you can see, Meatwad's still using the armor rather than the lariat.
Yeah.
So he still hasn't built it into his infrastructure. Oh, but they see.
They're gonna kill. Not quite.
Okay, you can see Amperflex was trying to make an adaptation there.
Yeah.
The empty jump came up short though.
Quick 2-0.
My man said, "I'm here to press button."
I think you might be able to throw him to death. Just basic throw him to death.
To be honest, dude, with the way he plays, you just gotta be careful for dash checks. Because he just looks like he's pressing buttons the moment you're close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
both valid. Both valid, yeah. And I'd like to see actually how that throw pressure is going to work. When you're in a situation when you're in a life deficit, it's kind of hard to keep throwing because you want to make the most of your close range pressure and really get that damage output.
But you know, I think I don't know if that was Stu talking, but I think he's got a good point. You could probably play a little bit more defensively because Geef's dash is reactable. He is using a lot of armor, which you can throw. So I think he's got some good points there.
Yeah.
But you got to play some defense.
Yeah, I totally agree with the throw.
That's tough.
Because I think he's right in that Amperflex actually probably hasn't thrown yet. Neither of them have done any regular throws, I don't think, or too many.
Yeah.
But Meatwad, it's just dictating the pace here. Getting the conversions. Meatwad, about 3-0, quick. Come on, get amped, Amper. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on. You know what he's doing here? He's seeing that Amperflex doesn't have the answers, and he's gonna spam what's working. It's Division 5 rules 101.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you gotta just have some kind of aggression at any level of this game. You gotta go for it a little bit. There's a little bit too much defense. Is not enough like offensive game plan. Oh yikes!
He's
Might be.
hanging for dear life. Gets out of there. Gets a crush counter, but the conversions just aren't big enough. Meatwad takes it 3-0 fast.
The Haagen Dazs. Get her off the screen.
Damn.
Ooh, let's go, Meatwad. Let's go, my boy. Good shit.
Get her off the screen. I understand that. Colleen is kind of annoying to play against. But
Yeah.
good stuff, Ewad. I agree with your assessment. Different player.
Yeah, completely. When he played against, I think maybe that just goes to show how much the nerves were involved or something the first time because there wasn't a nerve to be found.
Yeah.
My goodness, Amperflex gone.
Just like that. Yeah, Spilly Bob, great point. I mean, there were a lot of whiffs. There was a whiffed air grab there, air SPD. Very much unpunished. Now, Amperflex did have the jump back on the EX running bear grab, but that was about it, unfortunately. And even that, I don't think was an optimal punish.
No, like he was getting all his conversions. He would just be like, even when he threw that heavy kick into the V trigger to suck him back from the air, he was ready for everything. Like I said, you could go back in case you guys thought that might be a mismatch. You can actually go back a couple of events from now and watch him versus Porka. He's really done some evolving since then. So big shout out to Meatwad. Amperflex, you'll be ready next time.
Yeah, work on optimizing those touches a little bit, and I'm sure you're getting advice from people in your chat right now. But please do return, for sure.
No, yeah, he'll definitely be back for vengeance.
Yeah, Amperflex, excuse me. Yeah, you're not going to be too discouraged. Good stuff.
I already sense a vendetta brewing. Donations, guys. Sorry about that, Andy. Still accepting donations, guys. Already at $55. This is going to be an easy night. Let's do this as we get into Division 4. Already a fast event coming up. Splurge, Ken, Platinum versus Mike Jingles. Looking to get some redemption himself with a loss in his first match. Alex in also the Platinum rank.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have not commentated in a while, so I don't have recent scores with me. Mike Jingles was on pretty recently, right?
He was. Yeah. It's all in the matchup. A lot of people signing up in the higher ranks, and it's getting much harder as we get closer to 6th for certain divisions. It's like impossible. I'll have like 8 gold players, 1 platinum player, 2 super diamonds, and then like a bunch of other players. It's hard to keep up.
Oh, yeah. We had a card that was like 8 out of 10 were diamonds, I think, or above.
Yeah, because it was weird. We had 1 platinum player, 1 European player.
Yeah.
It just the matchups were not working out, or people that were literally just on the Friday before that.
Right.
But yeah.
Man, so Mike Jingles platinum, Alex, you said I have a hard time betting against that.
I know, right?
That's tough.
And the only time I maybe would consider is V Trigger 2 Ken. As well. I don't exactly remember what system he rolls, but if that's the case, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bet on Mike Jingles, but again, not all in. I'll do 1,000 because I think I have 1,700 right now. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I actually don't remember who I was talking to about this, but Alex easily has the highest win rate of any character in Stream Team Battle in the early divisions, for sure.
I believe it.
I don't even have to look it up. I feel like if there's an Alex in the first 3 divisions, he wins like 85% of the time.
Oh yeah. I bet that's mirrored on CFN, you know, on like Platinum and below. I wouldn't be surprised. Or I don't know if like Bison is higher. I forget who has the highest win percentage. Or is it like E Honda, somebody like that? But Alex has to be up there. I would imagine.
Like far range normals, +3 lariat, neutral skipping EX moves, command grabs, big stun output, lots of stun himself. He's a perfect character for like these divisions. He's really tough.
Yeah. Like if you don't anti-air or check dashes, which nobody does those lower levels, it's gonna be a bad time.
All right, hey guys, you ready for the clip number 2 for Guess That matchup going into Division 4? I actually can't remember what it is myself, but I'll know as soon as I see it. Andy, you ready?
I need some redemption. Let's go.
All right, here you guys go. Or here you don't go. Hey!
Bill says he's in the clip. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Bill
I see.
6 is in this clip.
I see what's going on here. I can only do it from a single scene. Here we go. Okay. Looks like Capcom Cup.
Yeah. Oh man, is this like? I mean, I'm just throwing out names, but is it like a Kainu and Takamura or something like that? I don't know.
Interesting choices. I see you guys in the
Tokido,
chat.
Daigo.
Daigo versus Tokido. It seems pretty almost too obvious, huh? Stu versus Tokido.
See, that's why I'm just not going with the obvious one. That's why I said a Kainu. Steve Wilson. So Bill's on a first name basis with Knuckle DIC.
It is Tokido
It is.
versus Daigo. It was
There you
that.
go.
Wow, you guys are better today than you were last whatever week that was. It was a joke.
That was bad. But yeah, good job, guys.
The next couple ones are really funny. Especially one. I'll be surprised if anyone in the chat gets one of them. It's actually a really prolific match, but I'd be surprised if anyone got it. And
Okay.
Spilly Bob, you're right. He was the only one who used that CPT blue. That's right.
Breakdowns, Brian. So there is actually an exchange rate on kidneys, but like, what kind of shape are they in? Like, are you on dialysis or are you good? Like, I need to know.
Something tells me they're barely hanging on. But
So-
who knows?
Send me a doctor's note and I can get you an exchange rate on on Gambling Rand money.
Let's see. You know what? Actually, I just noticed that both Division 4 players are on PS4, so this should be fun. I think we're ready
Okay.
to get them going. Oh, have we placed any bets yet, guys? Sorry about that.
I think a lot of people did. We got 2,500 on Splurge.
Oh,
Mike Jingles 3K.
I'm already
So-
out. Shit. Oops. That's okay. That's okay,
Yeah.
Amper. I don't regret betting on you. I'm happy. I'm happy both ways because Meatwad really stepped up to the plate. I'm sure he's happy about that performance.
Oh yeah.
That had Stream Team Battle written all over it.
Oh, it did. That was action packed. Yeah, and tough. I think, you know, I can understand Aberflex. Like when you come on Stream Team Battle, typically the matches are a little more like patient and calculated. I'd say it's less the norm to get a crazy in your face online special like that, but you got to be prepared for anything.
Right? Like right out the gate.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been sitting since 6 o'clock ready to play. And I'm like, and then just get right into it. Meatwad, baby. That's the type of energy we like. And those types of players just coincidentally get on a little bit more often, you know, fan favorites and stuff like that. Let's get into this Division 4. Splurge versus Mike Jingles. And guys, just in case you notice, hey, where are those things, by the way? Wait.
What are you looking for?
I got them. As you guys can see, we got some coins up there.
Ah,
Got charge them up. Each team has a charge, actually. Between Divisions 3 and 1, they could double down if for one game to make their win worth 2 points or lose a point on a loss. Comes in
Very
clutch.
exciting.
Yeah, it comes in clutch if your team is just about at 13 and don't want to go to critical division, or if you're about to lose, you might as well throw that out there because losing a point's not going to hurt none. Splurge.
Speaking about hurting, then just EXDP neutral. It's all good. Oh, the extension there. No, it didn't connect. Feel like that should have connected. Splurge with a chance here.
Whoa!
Oh, the walk-up throw from downtown.
How are you gonna walk up on Alex like that neutral?
Wow,
Damn.
what a clutch. I keep messing up my DP.
That
was intense.
like, what a call out to do that against Alex, who you know has a crouch medium punch from hell.
Right. We're getting some old dropped inputs too there. Splurge may not have tried to do that DP. I think maybe it was a walk back fireball that turned into a DP possibly.
Well, he's starting to see early on that these throws are working out, taking that early advice of, hey, maybe you should just throw this guy as much as he'll let you.
Yeah. Okay, building a good life lead, Splurge. I like this patience.
Woo!
Wow, the reads, and that might do it.
Keeps him
No.
alive. And EX to end it. This is looking good for Team 1. Team
I like
Stu.
it. I like it. Go for the safe
Right
option.
away.
Throw, throw, throw. I like it.
Oh.
Throw.
See if they have any advice for Mike Jingles over here. Oh, and my audio might be turned off, and it is. There we go.
What they were saying was, you know what, man? This guy's just gonna sit here and EX you all day. Just block that nonsense. Get in there
Right.
and grab him. Okay. Actually, that DP I don't think was a missed input. I think he just did it way too late on the anti-air.
Okay.
Unless he's just been DPing a lot more and I'm missing it, but
And he has been DPing a lot, so it's hard to tell.
yeah, it is. He's definitely splurging. Whoa!
And Mike Jingles several times now has just been a little bit out of range on those command moves.
Yeah, Splurge must be doing a decent job moving back and forth. As you can see, he's doing a lot more movement than you might see on the ground from Platinum player.
Yeah. And a good spacing on the fireball, a little bit spammy, but didn't pay a price.
Whoa, it makes a huge call.
Yeah, nice bait by Mike Jingles, good patience. Now with corner control, big chance here.
Yeah, he's in a good position, but he finds it with the V-trigger too. That's what I was worried about.
To the corner defense, Splurge.
Whoa, what?
Oh, whoa, get out of here. What was that?
Whoa!
What?
Let's fucking go.
He just rips the Tatsu to get through the parry. That was sick, Splurge.
Oh, my goodness, you're not going to parry me? I'm
Living
going
up to his name.
Tatsu through it. I don't have no idea. That was awesome, though.
Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, Mike Jingles needs to just take it easy. He's doing a better job now on the ground, blocking, spacing. Doesn't want to get wrapped up in the heat. Because Splurge has punishes. He's already done a couple of small punishes
Oh, yeah.
on -4 situations.
And Jingles, again, not spacing a move correctly. Also been whiffing a lot of normals as well.
Yeah. Whoa, that's what he,
Yeah.
that's what he was looking for there.
Reactions. Is that fireball invul? I don't know.
Well, he gets it there pretty fast. I'm not sure when, but
Armor.
Splurge fully loaded though, and like I said, that V-trigger too, the great equalizer.
Right.
Well, you just gotta wait for one opening, a whiff, a bad stop. But he goes for the TP.
And Mike Jingles spent all of his resources as well. This is tough right here. Oh, no punish! Splurge takes advantage.
What are you
Oh
doing?
my god, bro. That's a bait for sure. Everybody got hit by that.
GG's, well played.
Oh my. Yo,
What is he
Nobody knows
ready
this.
for?
Yeah, let's see.
Did he react to that? Let's take a look at that again.
Well,
Because he came in with the elbow. Maybe he saw it come and was like, here he comes. Whoa. I don't know.
I mean, it could have just been one of those things that you think, well, if they miss the punish, I'm going to hit them. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Splurge definitely has a better grip on certain things. I feel like Mike is relying a little bit on just let me, lower my head and swing, and if something lands, I'm gonna get some big damage. But Splurge is
Yeah.
a little bit more calculated, and it's working out. And it's gonna probably even things out for Team Stupendous.
It's looking that way. Unless Mike Jingles can right the ship real quick.
It's just depend on wake up DP. So if you see he has meter, just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't have meter, just keep meeting him. Just meeting him.
It's actually a good point because he saw that he's used a couple of non-invuln DPs.
Good point, yeah.
So keep it tight, crush counter him, but I feel like until Mike hangs on to those resources a little better and doesn't just blow it to get in, he's gonna have some problems.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You got to save some for actual damage and not just bypassing Nooch.
Yep. But Splurge, I mean, Splurge is honestly playing really well. At this rate, a rank up's not too far on the horizon. A division increase is on the way. Mike Jingles, not ready to die.
That's big. Good sequence here. Still just a modest life lead, and now it's gone.
The V-Trigger 2 is what I was worried about. It makes Ken equally dangerous in these ranks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's this moment here, it's this position, or Mike just has
No.
problems.
Splurge with the read, ready for that. That's frustrating when it looks like he's just spamming fireballs.
Whoa! Somehow caught him slipping.
Yeah, finally in the correct range for that. Might be the first one.
Mike is doing a better job. Oh, he fishes it out.
Yes.
But his punishes are not quite there. Even on when he was getting full punishes, they weren't as big as they could be with Splurge. Playing that Shoto game perfect.
All right, last chance here for Mike Jingles. Has to win this round to keep it from being a 3-0.
Yep. It's been a fast exhibition so far. 0-3, 3-0. No way it can keep up with that pace the entire exhibition, right?
Wouldn't think so, but you never know.
Well, got Akuma Falk on the card as well. Who knows?
And Splurge with a good punish there. Understanding the long recovery on that.
Man, he's just playing that simple fireball DP action, and it's getting so much mileage.
Oh, it is. I think Big Gamal will be proud, to be honest.
Got a little big ball on him. Yep. It's
Yeah.
super. Quite frankly, Splurge, this is, I think, you're going a little too hard here.
Yeah, Big Gamal, exactly right.
Here we go.
In another situation, Splurge and Mike Jingles with no resources. Splurge using it on that super. That's the theme of the match, though.
Mike Jingles, he's not out. Whoa! But Splurge is ready. It's gonna take a lot. I don't know what he's gonna do. V-Trigger 2 loaded up Ken. What are you supposed to do?
No, I don't know.
Checkmate.
There you go.
Splurge
I'll be
instantly.
See, it's not even
equalized.
close.
Yes.
We're not fine, evened up.
Okay.
Curious if they have any words of wisdom for Mike Jingles there. That was a tough one. Seems like Mustafli is coming in a bit quiet. Let me make sure I don't have him turned down or something like that. I do not. So 3-3, evened it up.
Yeah, and you know, as we always say, we try to pair these things up for anything. The matchups try to be as even as possible, and quite frankly, I've been doing a pretty good job, I should say, in this unpredictable world of CFN.
Yeah, you have been. I mean, you got us an even match so far, an even card, I should say. A couple of washes, but we've seen some good action. I mean, Splurge showing off some new tech that we have yet before seen.
Yeah.
Beating that parry. That was awesome.
Yeah. And then DPing the elbow on the way in. I don't know where that came from, but it was tight. Okay.
Yes, a couple of Splurge supporters in the chat. We appreciate that. Kaiser Driver, first time here. Welcome.
Now, I'm telling you, right now, things are not about to slow down. Sage Platinum is just Child 233 reincarnated.
I like it.
In a second form, going up against Just a Million with Nikali. It's always nice to see uncommon character like that to spice things up. But trust me, guys, you're going to want to buckle up for this one. After, of course, you donate. We're at $55. The link in the chat right there, guys. I started us off with 15. Cat Professor threw in 25. Ramirez threw 15. It goes to 55. We are almost there.
Yeah, we're cruising. We're a little bit past halfway on the donation meter, and we're not past halfway on the event, so you guys have plenty of time left.
We're ahead of the game.
Yes, go check your piggy bank, look under the mattress, check the ashtray. Unless you actually smoke in your car, then you don't need to check the ashtray.
The glove compartment.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the meantime, guys, get your bets in. ! Bet space, whatever blue number just
All right.
rings true to you.
I lost on Mike Jingles. Back down to 700.
Guess the matchup number 3, guys.
Oh,
Get
yes,
those
let's
bets
go.
in. Yeah, and I have to remember I need to be on this screen, as you guys can see at the bottom right there. I'm trying to do my best to keep in track with what the score is always going to be right there. 3-3 going into Division 3. You guys ready for the next guess this matchup?
Lay it on me. I again need redemption.
All right, here we go.
Help me out here, Stack.
Let's go.
Match point. We're down to the final round.
Guys, check this out. Watch, screw who it is. Watch how insane this round is.
Oh, nice news shot, too far to connect though. Oh my god, look at this race. Both of these guys
So we got
then how important it is. Drop kick has to be reversal, I agree.
it's got to be Luffy. I imagine it's Armika.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, guys, check this. This is the craziest comeback sequence. One of the craziest comeback sequences I've ever seen.
We can't see the life bar, Stack.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this right now. Right here, he is at 1 pixel right here.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you need to know. Here we go.
Not yet. Got to be reversal. Needs to activate on hit. Can't activate on block.
That's gonna be big effort. There is 1 mix-up away. That's it in front.
Watch this.
We punish all the V reversal. That is sick. It is Luffy. Fujimura, there you go. Somebody said it in chat already.
Fujimura.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you guys are doing much better this time. Luffy and Fujimura. Yeah. As I was watching that match, I was like, what the hell? He backdashed to get the V reversal out and punish it with that EX. What is that move called again?
The grab. Yeah, I don't know, but it's the grab, that little command grab thing.
Nice.
That was good, man. That was a good pull. Your breakdowns, Brian. Okay, if you meant to parlay 8, 10, and 12, you add. You can cancel your bet, by the way. So breakdowns, Brian, if you want, you can use exclamation cancel to cancel that. Then do parlay 8, 10, 12, then the amount at the end. So parlay 8, 10, 12, and then 1,000 or whatever you're trying to do. Or you can just stack it with that $12 bet.
Jiminy boy with the 14. You know, I stumbled across your name in an old ass Twitter message, and I was gonna hit you up today, but I was just so insanely busy. But it's good to see you again, putting us at 69, baby. Nice.
That is nice.
Thank you very much, Jiminy. Hope all is well.
Who's got a 69 emote?
I think
Brian.
Brian.
There you go.
Speak too soon. Clears us out.
109.
109, baby. Speak too soon. I feel like, where have I seen that name? I think he subbed. I think he donated a bunch last time too. I don't know who it is exactly, but.
What's the name?
Speak too soon.
Speak too soon? No.
I don't know either. But in any case, $40 finishes off the bar. Thank you very much. We appreciate that a lot. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen you sign up for a card, but you pretty much bought your way onto whatever card you want to get on. That's how it works around here. Little donation incentive. So thanks again to Speak Too Soon, big time for the 40, Jiminy for the 14, Cat Professor for the 25, Ramiri for the 15, and myself for the 15. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Stack, for the 15.
Thank you.
In addition to all the hard work and, you know, creating the event, you know, it's the 15. That's pretty good, though.
Day in and day out. So we were talking, right? You already know where this is going. And it dawned on me that Street Fighter 6 is only a couple months away. We've been, you know, because we're always mapping things out. We're always one step ahead of everybody else who runs a bracket. But in any case, you said Street Fighter's right around the corner. I was like, oh my god! I've been planning out all these things for Street Fighter 5, but we're safe. We're gonna hang on to all these things that we have for Street Fighter 6 and all the new players that are coming along with it. It's gonna blow your mind. And every one of you that's donated up until this point, like I said, I made a tweet earlier that we've already made close to $2,000 this month since Stream Team Battle X2 has been around. You guys are gonna see where your money goes to, the hard work and the persistence that goes into all this.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always innovating. I mean, you should see the text messages between Stack and I. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just when you have
and others too. Gorilla Tap, Why Cry, those guys are in it too. Arctic, of course. Anyways, Rager Demon.
And hey, keep in mind, while I have you guys here, Street Fighter 6 is gonna be a big thing, and we're looking to like grow the team too. If something like event hosting, or you even want to learn the ins and outs of how to do this sort of stuff, let me know. Hit me up. We're always looking for a talent that's driven and wants to be a part of something. Just hit me up. We're always looking for motivated people that want to be a part of something that I assure you is not going anywhere for a long time and is going to be the future.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're trying to make this thing big. I mean, we kind of already have, but the breadth of what we want to do, we got some ambitious ideas.
Yeah. And you guys, and you have to take into account, it's not like a regular bracket where we just put a slap of brand on it and get you guys in losers finals. It's not like that. Like everything that you see is from the ground up.
Yes.
You think I have a lick of experience in graphic design? Only through Stream Team Bet on how much you said that you've learned from how to do things in real time.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just been crazy road.
Oh yeah. I've definitely gotten a lot better at coding all that stuff. The Gambling Ram, the chat heads, those have gone through many iterations of bug fixes. My goodness. Yeah, Bill, that's actually not, it's just a sticker that I put on a metal mug. It's the sticker. I'm sure you've got a few of them.
Killanova, thank you very much for that sub. I don't know if I said anything, but I saw it, and I appreciate it. Breakdowns, Brian, what about bedridden? What about it? Do you think he's currently bedridden?
Probably. I mean, if the kidneys are on the table, might be bedridden.
Yeah. I don't know where else you can go, except for Division 3. Guys, Sage Platinum actually just hit Diamond himself. We're equalized once more, guys. 3-3 going into Division 3. It's only going to be crazier from here on out.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Pimp Daddy Kane, we appreciate that. Man, like, even just saying that, it's also motivating, and we would just want to bring you guys the best events that we can. And I think we're doing a decent job of it, but like we said, it's going to get bigger and better.
Yeah. And a lot of it has been walked by faith, not by sight, because when you have a new concept, you know, there's no reason for you to think that's going to work other than your belief that, you know, I think this is something that's not anywhere else. You have to provide something that is not anywhere else, and I think we do that. And so I appreciate all the people who not only donate, but sign up all the time, too. I love that.
Yes.
Like, it honestly makes me happy when I put up a sign up and I see like 30 plus. I want to see more. If I were to ever look and see 50 people signed up for the next Stream Team Battle, it just makes the day so much more motivating. But in any case, no lack of motivation in either of these guys you're about to see.
Yeah, we're swinging.
Woo. Well, as I mentioned, Sage Platinum, I want to see how he navigates this, because he has a tendency to V-skill a lot.
Okay.
Lots of spinning. Just an overall solid player.
Seems that way, and that's a good style for Nikali, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got all the little things that you need. Nice neutral shot.
Yeah, and I think Sage had a good read to jump over, but the DP caught it.
Yeah, Nikali's got an interesting DP. He's got a little everything.
Yeah.
Nice overhead there. Round 2. Sage Platinum. Got to kick into second gear. Let's go. Who's going to get their team in the lead with this 1 point?
Yeah, big swing point.
Actually, I've already noticed a little less V-skill. As I say it, he brings it to life.
Yeah, some nice space traps. Conversions. Again, the jump, getting caught by the DP.
Yep, that's not going to work.
Yeah, big life lead, though.
Yeah, giant. Wow, that was deep. That was deep.
Final round.
Okay. There was not a meaty miss there.
No.
Okay, yeah. He actually waited until the later round to start throwing the V-skills out, and Lemillion's getting tripped up. I'm telling you.
Goodness. I mean, good offensive sequences for Sage Platinum, but it's funny that the life is not that much of a discrepancy right now.
Look at this.
Oh, a little more now.
Like I said, he's not content with getting the conversion from the lights. He wants to get a couple lights, and then let me go on a reset with bad boy again.
Yeah.
Sage Platinum.
Keep him in the blender.
And he
Seems
will
to.
keep doing it.
Yes.
It's looking good.
You know, I wonder, it makes you wonder if someone told him, like, hey, look, man, he ain't stopping those V-skills.
Right.
V-skill him to death.
So he can't just get in for free with the V-skill dash. And
Mhm.
also, if you're having a hard time with his V-skill dash, I would sparingly use, like, stand fierce as a buffer. Like in neutral, and then also like just occasionally like throw out down like medium or down jab, like down and stand jab, just like full space, so he doesn't get in the blocks.
Yeah, hopefully that knowledge of that he just mentioned about you gotta stop that V skill, you have to. If you have to stop that.
Yes.
What the heck was that?
All right, good adjustments. And big props to Mistopheles. He's definitely somebody that likes to help out, train, share the knowledge, so it's great to have him on.
Absolutely. Okay, Lemillion being able to throw it right back in his face after taking 2 really quick losses there. Slowing them down with the bar. Look at that vomit roll. Actually, that vomit looks really good.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
From a graphical standpoint. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's got a little lead wave to it, kind of like an ocean wave.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Breakdown's Brian right now. With
Oh, yeah.
all that vomiting.
It's his severed kidney come to life.
Okay, Sage sensing urgency.
No conversion. Good life lead, just Lemillion. Good spot, I'm sure.
Oh, he went low this time. After showing the overhead a lot, but he still went low. Okay. Hangs on for dear life. In the corner. He's got to stop it.
I know. Close to stun, too.
What the?
Oh, another low.
Sage.
Sage. Big comeback.
Hey, good round, Sage. Good round.
Good stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. Wow.
The walk up.
And just getting over that vomit.
Yeah, could be trying to preempt it so they don't have to deal with it, which to me would seem like a good plan.
Yeah, that actually might be some intel because that has got an interesting hitbox there.
Yeah.
Just a million, got a lot of meter. Let's see how he uses it. Yeah, he can use it to get the pressure with the EX. Yep, keep his momentum going. Sage, not interested.
Another space trap. Doing so much work for Sage Platinum.
Yeah, he's lining him up real well. Another one.
Goodness.
Woo! Little ultimate weapon action.
It was.
Little Integra action. Okay.
How about some Just Lemillion action? Oh, didn't convert for the kill. I think they could have killed there.
Sage still totally nice. Look how he catches it. Learning.
There it is.
Okay, nice, good closeout. 1-1.
Slapped him in his face. Good shit.
Hey, was it good?
Got him. That's exactly what he needed to do. Stop that damn V skill.
Yes. And I feel like didn't eat quite as many space traps, but mainly, yeah, the V skill. Good adaptation there. So let's see what counter adaptations Sage Platinum might have.
Yeah, that's right. Because if Lemillion really does have the download on that V skill, it might stop Sage dead in his tracks. We'll see.
Yeah. And a crumple off the vomit. I forgot about that.
Yep. It's weird. It's got an unusual hurtbox hitbox. It's kind of hard. But
Oh, the space.
This is dangerous. But now he's at great health.
Good V reversal to get that stun down. Okay, perfect off the table.
That just made me realize that V skill P actually doesn't do chip damage.
That's interesting. Yeah.
The last 2 exhibitions we've had have had 6 perfects.
Goodness.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Never seen.
Oh, yeah, on Stream Team Battle X2 on Friday, didn't one team have like 4 perfects or something, and they actually lost more games or something, but they were ahead. I forget.
I actually don't
Oh, yeah.
remember that. That's amazing.
No, they lost I think on sets 3-2, but were ahead because of perfects. Man, the extension, Sage Platinum, getting that round back.
Oh, he was holding
Oh,
optimized
no.
there.
Okay.
Lucky.
I see.
He was sitting on the edge of my seat like
Easy,
that.
Sage.
Trying to add a little drama, and succeeded.
Okay. Wow. That's exactly what he wanted.
Dude, Bill, I think Nikali non-V trigger fulfills that.
Conversion.
Just saying.
Oh, big time. And he's got him right where he wants him. Actually, this might be good for Lemillion that it's done.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
No
reset.
reset. Goodness.
Oh, Sage all over it. 2, 1.
Man, okay. Let's see if they have.
Yes. All right. So the advice I'm gonna recommend is keep harassing with skill 2. I know it's boring and it makes the matches take long. Still really does not have an answer. You're outside of that range. You can like rely on react with dash punching. He doesn't have an EX. You can just do that and doesn't really have any actionable.
Yeah, I think we're getting competing advice there, but anyway. But that's probably a good point to use the V skill more, and also it'll kind of reset you and maybe put you in a more patient or defensive mentality maybe that could help you slow the game down a little bit overall.
Yeah. No, totally. I think Lemillion's doing a lot of the right stuff. I mean, it's all defense, really, because his offense, as you can see, is putting in the work to get the health low, but he's ready right there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, misconversion.
He's
That doesn't
ready.
stop Sage Platinum. Oh, okay, just a million. Got it back. Okay, Stack. Bill redeemed play with your hair down for 100 crit coin.
I might have to reimburse you on that one. My hair is looking a little rough. Okay. Yeah, that knockdown thing is weird. Lemillion needs to right.
That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. I mean, the vomit and then just the sweep is quite a bit of damage.
It is. And it's so hard to get around. He's done a good job, actually, Sage has, with that Fierce. Normally,
Yeah.
people just sit there and quiver without an answer.
So, is there a variable timing aspect to it, to the vomit? Like, can you hold it longer and it'll go longer? Because it looked like maybe just a million, like, let go or something. As in, can you react and maybe jump over it? I don't know.
You can react to say coming on. I think even if you land in the front, you're still gonna get hit by the hitbox of it.
So it would preclude you from a combo. Gotcha.
Yeah, you could cross up, but you're probably better off doing what he did, which is trying to get hit high.
Yeah.
Without your low hurt box extending, because it's got a low hitbox.
Gotcha.
You gotta watch your feet. Okay. Sage, not ready to die.
Got that round
One
back.
round away from winning the set and keeping his team in the lead. Let's go.
Quintessa says it's a fixed attack. Appreciate that.
Needs to wake up. Okay. Yeah, appears to disappear when he gets hit, which is huge. Conversion, Sage has got really actually pretty clean conversions.
It's true, especially off the lights. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Shades of Street Fighter 4.
Oh, he should be able to do it from here. That's gonna. Oh no, what am I talking about? This ain't Akuma. Get out of here.
Exclamation didn't
Sage,
kill.
I've been taking a
React.
page.
Reactions.
Ultimate Weapons book.
How dare you neutral jump in the corner?
Man,
That was clean.
really was.
That was. Yeah, it definitely was. And a good mix up between offensive approach, but also patience, because obviously that up punch at the end there, it's a patience and reaction thing.
These players are looking different, man. I feel like everyone's evolving fast.
I agree. The level of play pretty high, and it's what diamond versus platinum, so we're getting pretty high, but still, it's fun to watch. It's clean.
Yeah, I mean, just from the last time I saw them play, it seems like they're just a different player. Like Meatwad even looking so much more confident. Sage looking like he's never lost a game in his life. Just going in there, completely confident with the V skills. I don't know what's going on, but I love seeing people level up like that. It's one of the best things about Stream Team Battle. Someone coming on again after performing a couple weeks ago, even a month ago, because it's only once a week that you get to play.
Right.
And we're always looking for new players, so it's hard to navigate that. But man, Sage came in swinging.
Yeah. There we go.
There's your hair. And I'll still give you your points back, because I ain't keeping it like this for very long.
Yes, no promises on the cleanliness or brushed state of Stack's hair, but there it is, Bill.
You asked for this. Remember that.
All right, I only got $700 left. I think I'm putting it on Mr. Mistopheles. Got Stu coming in on Pokey. Well, Pokey's on your team, Stu, so I understand that. Grimiri's
my
gonna go
gosh.
for it too.
Yeah, we're on Just Pokey versus Mr. Misopheles already. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't actually have any clue how this is gonna go because this matchup is interesting. I actually have no idea how this is gonna go. If I actually have to guess, my heart is saying that Pokey's gonna take this. I don't know how I feel about V-Skill 2 with Akuma in this matchup. I don't like it. It takes away your V-Skill 1. And I actually like V-Trigger 1 in this matchup too. It's hard to say. So I just think Mr. Misopheles is going in there with the hardest possible route.
Yeah, I could see that. I do feel like the smarter money might be on Pokey because of that matchup. Because from what I understand, in general, anyway, Falk deals well with Akuma, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go.
Yeah, you got to make some big calls. Hey, Yazo, I can't get you a Pokemon card, but I can get you a Final Fantasy VIII card. How about that?
Show him the whole book.
Show him the whole damn book. It's too far away. You're going to have to settle for Torama, okay? I hope that's all right. Enjoy. Actually, I forgot to give a bunch of people cards. Forgot to give Cat, here's yours. Haha. Thing sucks. Belhamel. Who else do we owe one to? Steal or spoke too soon? Speak too soon?
There you go.
There you go. Hexadragon. Elemental card. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, guys. We are in Guess That matchup number 4. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. You guys have been doing pretty good so far. I can't remember if this is the one I was thinking of. But check it out. I'll be impressed if you guys get this one. Like I said, this was a really... I don't know if prolific is the word, but it was a significant match when it happened. It's not... I'll give you some hints here. It's not a tournament. This is an exhibition.
Oh. Is it Smug, I'm Still a Daddy? Or that was Street Fighter 4, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You might be onto something. I couldn't tell you. That color looks familiar.
Yeah, that is Quintessa. It's true.
You are absolutely right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wow. Nice call.
Thank you. I mean, when you said old, and I'm looking at like the V and the EX, and it's like older fonts.
Yeah.
So I try to take in all the data.
Yep, that was I think in the first year, or I could be wrong, but I just remember seeing it was so long ago.
Yeah.
Guile was in there and Balrog was in there, but I think it was probably they were relatively new.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually went ahead and watched the rest of that too. It was fun. That event looked cool.
It is, and I think it's also a run back from they had a Salty Suite back in the day.
Yeah.
In Street Fighter 4 that I think Smug beat him handily, if I remember that.
Yeah,
correctly.
and he used Dudley. He was like, I remember he was styling on him with like the rose throws and all that stuff.
Yeah,
It was pretty brutal.
Nakia, what's up?
Did you guys? What's going on, Nakia? Did you you guys get all your bets in? We got Just Pokey versus Mr. Misopheles.
Get him in.
A match I would never bet on. Minus 100 to God knows who. I don't know.
Well, just do the Keishon, never bet on Akuma. It might ring true here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
NYC Max. Maybe he was born with it. Maybe it's Gym Sweat.
Accurate. Let's get these guys in the lounge. So, as you guys can see, I think I'm still doing it correctly. I've been on the ball today. That's right. 6-4 for Team Stu, Stage Platinum, getting just $1 million out of there. This could be huge for Team Stu, because I don't see it getting any easier. Blarrlad is a player I've never actually had the pleasure of really sitting and watching his matches. West Coast, we don't get a whole lot of that exposure. This game is very regional. You know what I mean? Like, everyone in the chat knows who Pokey and Misopheles are, even if they're not as big of a name as Blarrlad is over on the West.
Right.
But you're still just more familiar.
Dude,
but
East Coast bias. Nobody wants to stay up late and watch West Coast Street Fighter 5. It's unfortunate. We also don't have the big events, I feel like. The weeklies, not as strong. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. To be fair, I think the West, Midwest and East encapsulate a lot more, too. Because you got California, Washington, and then some players in Nevada, and then you get to like Wyoming and stuff like that, and Utah, and no one's from there.
It's tough.
And then Texas is like, people consider that Midwest, even though it's like a, 1,000 miles long. California is actually really long, like vertically long. It's like
it is, yeah,
2,000 miles maybe. So like you could be two players in California and be super far apart.
Yeah.
But in any case, I think the Midwest / East, whatever you want to call it, they put in a little bit more work as far as the content goes.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
This is a hybrid, though. You're from the West. I'm from the...
It is. We can mix it in.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's wherever you want it to be. And these exhibitions are matchup-oriented.
Yes.
We got West Coast in Division 1, East Coast in Division 2.
Yeah, it's fun.
Let's go. Let's get these guys going. They want to play. I can tell. They're going crazy.
Getting at it. It's also like earlier on the West Coast, so people might not be off work yet. We get it.
Totally. But I think I appreciate you guys being here tonight. This is how you spend your Mondays. I love it.
Yeah.
Mondays are always stressful isn't the word. I just got a lot going on Mondays.
Oh yeah, it's good to kick back and enjoy a nice event. And we have it, I mean, we put a lot of these on, so I feel like the stress levels aren't as high, probably just on trying to herd cats and getting people to, join on time.
Yeah, there's quite a bit that actually goes into, especially like the last 2 hours. Oh my God, I feel like I'm scrambling every time, even if I know how to do everything. I'm like, oh shoot this, oh shoot that, oh shoot. But it's just so important to me that everything looks great for you guys. Yeah. I want our presentation to be the best.
It's important.
Okay, moving in. Okay, so like I said, I don't like V-Skill 2, V-Trigger 2 that much in this matchup. I think it's going to give him problems, but Mr. Mazzafli said I'm pretty confident in this matchup. I'd rather it be first to 5, he said, than first to 3, but wouldn't we all?
Say la vie. Also, I haven't seen a charge yet this event.
That's right. Or perfect.
Dude, Nakia, I said meet me in Barstow. Meet me in Barstow. I'll pick you up. Just pull over on the off ramp, off the 40. We'll make it happen.
Pokey kind of controlled that entire match. Mr. Mazzafli showed the air fireball to beat her anti-air, but really didn't add up to much.
No.
But if there's one thing Mazzafli does not do is slow down. Ooh, gets a punish on the teleport. Knows that that's a good way for Akuma to get out of there.
Yeah. You can't slow down, you got to adapt.
Whoa.
And I'm not surprised that Mazzafli's might start off a little bit behind simply because of the matchup and have to adapt.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where you have to have a few ideas going into it. You don't really want to take too much time to sit and try to figure things out because, like I said, she'll just control the whole matchup and then before you know it, your first 3 is over.
Right.
So let's see if Mazzafli can make magic happen.
Limited resources to do so.
Yeah. V-Skill 2, it's not a terrible V-Skill. I just feel like it's a little harder to use in this matchup for, I mean, that's a good example.
Yeah. That's tough. I mean, you're basically praying for Pokey to give you some kind of opening, and it's just not really going to happen.
Yeah, you got to have ideas. I'm kind of worried a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Pokey seems ready. He seems ready.
Flag.
Gotta knock him down first.
Gotcha. I'm waiting for it. I know you can do it.
Mike Jingle's confident in Mr. Mazzafli's. I am too. I think he can figure something out here.
I think so too. But if there's a matchup that Pokey probably feels confident in, is this one. I know he's been messing around with Akuma, and he's had to deal with the likes of myself and really trying to think about the matchup. Mazzafli should honestly just pick Ken, but this is exactly where Mazzafli shines. This is his moment.
Yes.
He loves it.
And look at the decisions he's having to make correctly to get damage. He's having to take big risks. He's coming out ahead. Yep. That should do it with the, I don't even know if I'll have to EX here, but he's got it.
That's what he has to do. He has to find some way to get him in the corner because he's got real, aggressive corner control and should be able to keep him there, but just get him there. That's the problem. Things like Falk's stand fears, forward fears, air fight. She has so many options that you can make you kind of try to figure out what she's doing. Let me just give you a little EX upper for your trouble.
The adjustment of pace, I think, is already looking good for Mr. Mazzafli's, by the way.
Right. Yeah, he's looking confident. That first game didn't shake him too much, which always has been a thing for Mistopheles a little bit to get shaken up a little bit. Like he's looking confident.
Sometimes you got to get your bell rung just a wee bit.
Yep. And he's been grinding like crazy to get that UGM, so he's probably already had 85 warm-up games. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, everyone expected an EXDP right there. He held it.
Right.
It's the low.
Oh, and then probably trying to activate there. Pokey getting him with the low. That's got to be frustrating. I think all of Pokey's damage came off of 2 XDPs, a V-trigger activation, and then a jump in. That was it.
I thought that was a punish too. You know, Pokey likes that V-trigger too. He likes to even close the gap with that. V-skill 1 gives you an option against that. An easy one.
Yeah. And Pokey has to be 4 out of 4 or 5 out of 5 on EXDPs. And I understand when you're on the offensive, you don't want... okay, finally the patience from Ben.
Oh, but he was too...
No!
Oh, no!
Okay, he's got a one-hit stun if he can figure something out here. Doesn't, though. Dang it.
Scenario.
No, best possible, though. We got another donation. We appreciate that.
I need to see Mistopheles pull through. This guy's gonna be one. I appreciate that. Pokey. Oh, he's gonna steal it. I feel like.
Yes.
Oh,
I like the walk up. Oh, he baited it.
Mistopheles by the skin of his teeth. Wow.
Faster?
Yeah, it is. I did not mean to do EX. I thought I was. Yeah, if I'm holding down shot, I can just hit LB. But,
it's all good. It's all good.
I think I just subconsciously thought.
What the hell? Mr. Psycho with the 50.
Oh, goodness.
Pushing us way beyond our goal. Thank you very much, Mr. Psycho. And that, yes, I forgive you for your little shenanigans last time I streamed. Thank you very much. You
That's a bit of a...
Yeah, sorry. No, yeah, he was... I won't get into it now.
Yeah, it's okay. It can be partially gratuity and partially penance. That's fine.
Thank you very much. That's a nice addition to the pot that these players are going to appreciate. They've been fighting hard for it.
Yes, they have. This has been a good one so far.
Stop staying alive. That was crazy scary to deal with. I think the same thing actually goes as well for Pokey, that he actually has a tendency to get a little shaken up too. So I think these guys have a real clash of a similar style.
Yeah, you could be right.
Well, find a different answer.
Yes, good reactions. Mistopheles. Yeah.
Second time.
Getting tripped up by those jump arc changes that Fault can do. Pokey ready for that jump.
You don't want to do that.
Nice. That is so sexy.
Don't want to do that. Jump. Yeah, that fireball is going to get you in trouble. Corner.
It is.
Got out of here before. Nice dash. He's in a bad spot though. We
Stun
haven't seen a
building.
perfect yet today. Oh no!
It's going to do it.
This is Akuma this time. Yup.
Extensions. Pokey
Akuma!
gets it. Last hit.
Perfect.
Fucking jeez.
No.
Extra points.
I have to erase that.
Do you know what that means?
Oh, man.
That,
I believe, yes, I do, actually.
yeah, that puts them in a position to where they don't need to go to critical division if they could close this out. That's huge.
Yeah, so Pokey can close this out, and then Stu can win the set. That was it.
Yeah, I made sure to elaborate to both teams extensively. No. That. The charges are there.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay, had to. See, he probably knows that he should have EXDP'd at some point the other round.
Right.
So I'm glad he pulled it out there.
Yeah. He had to. If Pokey would have Galaxy Brain that.
Ooh, the movement. Mr. Mistopheles. Look at the damage off of walk-up spacing. Too sick.
Oh, no. Why? It didn't work.
Oh, man. And Pokey playing off his commitment to that, what is it, back heavy punch, and Pokey on set point now.
I actually can't believe that didn't work. It seemed like that was the angle for it.
It did.
Big trouble. Okay. Mistopheles, I'm getting a little worried.
Okay, didn't eat much off the jump arc change, and I'm obviously rooting for Ben a little bit right now, simply because I want to see this go close.
Yeah, he's worried about the back heavy punch. I don't blame him. I don't know why that last one didn't work. Ball needs to worry a little less.
Okay, and Mistopheles is eating all the damage. Gotta stem that.
What?
Oh man, the checks by Pokey working too well. That's it.
She gets an extension like that? They have to use the meter?
I hope so.
Shit.
Mr. Mistopheles
All right.
gets put
Good
away.
stuff, Pokey.
That stuff. I wonder what to see. No.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
A harsh loss. You know
Okay,
he
that
knows
was a
one.
Yeah, that's tough. So especially with that perfect 10-5, have them doubled up now.
Stupendous can now close it out. They were in a position to where they would have had to get one more point from the critical. But now, they are in prime position.
Yeah, they definitely are. Now you think Blarrlad might have an advantage though over Stu, so if that's the case, that's the best you can hope for right now for Team Blarrlad is for him to take the set and keep it alive. But then if you look at the matchup so far, we had D5 go Meatwad, or excuse me, D5, excuse me, go Blarrlad, but then 4, 3, and 2 all went Team Stu. So it's even if we go to critical division, the odds on it landing on an advantageous matchup are not super high. Well, I need to give you guys your money.
164 bucks on this pot. Man, this exhibition's bringing it. And actually, as you mentioned, I actually don't think Blarrlad's a favorite here.
Okay.
That's what kind of worries me. It's gonna be tough. I don't know enough. I just know that Stupendous is a super strong player, and I think he's probably a little bit more consistent than Blarrlad. Just based off assumption, I have no clue. So I think he's got to do something. And with this big of a deficit, it could be a little overwhelming. Like, geez, I have to do so much work.
Yeah, it could be being down by 5, knowing you got to close so much ground, and even if you win, but say it's 5-4, then you're down 14-10, and that's still a bad spot. So probably got to try to not think about that too much and just focus on winning the set overall, getting this to critical division, and hope that the wheel treats you kindly.
Yeah, and hops you right back into Division 5. Yes, absolutely. It is their best bet. It really is.
Pretty much. Although Amperflex has had a good, hour and some change here, might have come up with some adaptations. I actually wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing that run back. I wouldn't mind seeing Amperflex get another crack at it, because then it would be, I assume that even if Blarrlad takes a set, it's probably not a 5-0. Just on odds, it's no diss on Blarrlad at all. But if we go into critical division and the score is like 14-10, then you have Meatwad, who just needs who needs all those wins to come back, and then Amperflex, who got 3-0'd but just needs one win. It could be a fun situation. We'll see.
Well, before we get into this last one, I want to say thank you so much to all the donations, you guys, and we're going to get to the last clip of Guess That Matchup.
Oh yeah,
going into Division 1. As you can see, it's 10-5 in favor of Team Stupendous. Only one team has to hit the 15. And Stupendous now, with that extra point by Pokey, can get it before the end of this set. This first of 5 set. Very important. If Blarrlad wins, they're going to critical division. And it looks like, if you could tell, most divisions are not going to work out for them too well.
Yes.
So, Just a Million has some potential there, but Mike Jingles suffered a pretty harsh fate, and as well as Mr. Mistopheles. So, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Let's let the raid marinate real quick.
Oh yes, appreciate that, Mr. Mistopheles.
GG's, nice try. I was, you'll notice in commentary that I mentioned I think that the loadout you're using is really tough, makes that matchup even tougher than it already is. So the odds were against you there. For those who are coming in with Mr. Mistopheles stream, we're actually just about to do the last clip of Guess This Matchup. You've already missed 4 if you haven't been here, which sucks for you. But are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
Focused on the ground. He's not prepared. Jumps. Okay.
A lot of you guys might remember this one as one of the more painful moments in Street Fighter history.
Sizemore, that's gonna work out for Nikali and featuring
Another jump.
D-League.
watching on him.
Or Street Fighter League, excuse me.
Okay. Was ready to walk back this time. Didn't have the uppercut, but still has something.
Tries to go for a throw, and you
Okay,
see
I
a
like the
slight
answers
walk
I'm seeing.
Hits a button, and now he has the offense.
Pretty easy to see it's Punk. I'll give you guys that.
Nice punish.
Okay.
Stand roundhouse activation.
That was a
I'm
risky swing.
going through the Rolodex of The collies.
Here you guys go, right here.
Oh my God, Cloud Strong activates it and he drops
Oh
it.
yeah, that's rough.
And that could be the tournament point. Puck goes on your invitational champion over Phenom. What
Over
a set. Puck
Phenom.
comes back from losers.
Sinestro had it. Did anyone have it above?
Focused on the ground, he's not prepared.
That was hard to watch when it happened. Punk was on a killing spree at that time, at the peak of his success.
Yeah.
And Phenom was there to take it away from him and drop the combo. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, that's really tough. And I like Phenom. I like watching him play. Have for a long time.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was sad when he lost at Capcom Cup too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's always someone that watching him come up, I felt like he was somebody that could be like a world top player. And he basically is. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But eventually, I think he will take one of those crowns.
I think so too. Especially in the earlier days, he catches on to stuff really fast too. So Street Fighter 6, he's gonna be the person to look out for. Trust me.
I agree.
Okay, guys, this is it. Division 1, Stupendous, set for success. Blarrlad's gonna do what he can to stop this momentum that Division 1's gotten in the last couple, or Team 1 has gotten in the last couple of divisions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 6 out of the last 8 games, including a perfect by Pokey. So you're talking about, 7 points in the last 2 sets against 2. Tough.
It takes a lot for newcomers to want to try something new in that charge feature, and I'm wondering if they're gonna have the wherewithal to pull it when they have no loss in it. You know what I mean? Like, so if it's down to 14 stew, you might as well pop that charge.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, especially if Blarrlad gets a little bit of momentum, you might as well use it.
Okay, we are getting the big boys covering up 80% of the screen.
Yeah.
Blarrlad, as we mentioned, got a lot of work to do. This is a matchup that they're both probably familiar with. They got a few geeks over in the West Coast.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Can't punish that sweep, I guess. I assume that is the sweep, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to spend some time actually trying to figure out even how this matchup works out. I know Abby has a ton of those single hits, so Flex is probably pretty good in this matchup. Yep, exactly. Stu starts off strong. Abigail making Geef look kind of small.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's only like 2 feet taller.
Yeah, look at the size difference.
Goodness.
Yeah, that Flex already paying off big time. Blarrlad gets the whiff punch.
Yeah. There goes some tire action. Didn't really see any of that before. Oh, it goes the other way.
Yeah, he's opting for the B trigger 1. Interesting choice.
Oh, bad button after the whiff. Not a big capitalization though. We just got parries on parries.
Now, these Flex heavy Geefs are like the scariest version of them. You feel like you can't do anything.
Oh, that's true. And then they could switch it at any moment.
Right, especially when you're making good calls like this.
Oh my goodness, Stu.
You're like, what the hell am I supposed to? What am I not allowed to attack?
God.
Jetpacks. Stupendous.
Into the instant overhead. Oh my God.
My dog is cooking right now.
Why does such a large human need an instant overhead? Look at that. It looks like Blarrlad was super efficient hard with that crouch medium kick and thought that the EX was going to be a good follow-up to beat the Flex. Couldn't be more wrong. Stupendous all over it.
Yeah, I mean, in purely qualitative way, I would agree, but that's not how it shakes out.
Yeah, the idea is there. Okay, Blarrlad, nice transition. Let's go.
And I think he's going to need more tricks like that, like the extension off the tire, to have a good chance here.
Yeah, Stupendous looks like he's not really going to deal with Abigail shenanigans right now. Not at all.
No, I mean, the parry is doing so much work.
That's what I was wondering about.
Okay, there we go. A little adjustment overhead.
I was actually concerned about that.
Oh my goodness. The armor.
Thinking about V-Trigger 1 and how wouldn't Stupendous be able to just flex that with the right timing. see if he can change it. Oh, a little off there. Blarrlad.
Okay, Blarrlad with a little life lead going. Let's see if this changes anything his approach.
Yeah, it's actually a really good position. What?
Dude, look at Stu with the reactions.
Man, has he? I thought he took some time off. He looks like he's super fresh.
And Blarrlad maybe needs to think about checking the approach with maybe a quicker move that can't be parried into a punish. I don't know. Like there, that's not bad.
It makes me wonder if things keep going in this direction. Does Blarrlad back of the, he might not need one. What am I talking about? Super.
You can go to super, yeah. Take the dub.
Makes me wonder how much matchup XP these guys have with each other. I don't know how often either of these two are playing as we get closer to Street Fighter 6 and things slowing down for 5.
No, that's a good question because if they play a lot, they're obviously starting off at a different level of meta.
Exactly. But we're already seeing some adaptation there with the cancel and the command grab to beat that flex. Letting Stupendous know now you're not going to be able to just run that the whole time.
Yes.
But
dude, not giving Blarrlad any space to breathe.
No, it's so much more aggressive than I feel like it usually plays.
I think so too.
Oh,
the walk back. Immaculate spacing. Stu 2-0.
Give me SPD. Let's go.
Wow. Passionate.
Yes. ASMR pop-offs.
Let's go. That's what I want to see. You got to get amped. Let's go. I hope Blarrlad, I really don't want to see a runaway here. I really don't. I'm not rooting for anyone, but what I'm not rooting for is a damn runaway.
Right. I mean, the first few, well, actually, pretty much every set so far has not been close. They've just been alternating.
Yeah.
It was Bigamol, hedonic treadmill, yes, exactly.
Yeah, just Lemillion and Sage was the only real competitive match this whole night.
For real. Hit him with that Glen Rice.
He's just set that one up perfectly, waiting for it. You can see Stupendous is just one step ahead of Blarrlad, trying to get something started. Whoa.
Ow.
Try to whip punish with that?
And that was good to get screen space, I guess. Probably wanted more.
Okay, cancels into the light. I like it.
Yeah, faster. Cancel that armor. More armor of his own. See, Abigail's got armor moves too.
Yep, sure does. Oh,
chasing it down. That was sick.
Look at a huge orange uppercut right in the groin. Okay, signs of life.
But still, I feel like not a great sign. And this is kind of similar to Mustafali's Pokey, where it looked good when he landed that stuff, but the challenge of landing those, making those reads consistently, it's asking a lot.
Yeah, it is. And especially with Blarrlad, actually, like, using the light is such a smart idea to get that little bit of a faster startup and actually beat the flex.
Use the roll to get out of punish range. That was genius.
You know, he is definitely showing some more signs of life, but Stupendous not slowing down. That could have been a defibrillator round for Blarrlad. Wake his ass back up. Stu fully loaded.
Yes, big resources to both sides. Stu with a big life lead does not have to give Blarrlad any openings right now.
Yeah, all of a sudden slowing down a lot. Whoa.
Ready.
Stu's slowing down to like a halt at this point. Oh, that's what I was worried about, but the timing has to be perfect. He's getting it.
Okay, there we go.
What? No.
Oh, is that going to hit off the juggle? Oh, it did.
Whoa.
Okay. I didn't know if they had the juggle points.
I wasn't sure either, but would have killed any other character in the game. Okay.
No chase down. No resources.
Yeah, and how would Stu like to use this EX?
I don't know. And he's still got a life lead. Keep in mind, he can still wait him out. Oh, okay. Down jab.
He tried to play little footsies there.
Very tough Blarrlad, burning all his resources, not getting the round to show for it.
The accuracy. Stu
Pinpoint.
moving in, gets the duck grab. Blarrlad just trying to figure out a more foolproof way to get past this flex neutral.
Yeah.
They're just playing it just right. Frustration.
Yeah, Blarrlad just not able to create openings at all. Very few, I should say.
Yeah. Maybe he could.
Oh, off the dome! Dude, that's and one mixtape. Basketball off your forehead. Let's go.
Oh, that was tight. You can consider maybe. I know Abigail's command grab is dog water. What is
Keeps
this?
the tire there to keep him in jail. Look at Blarrlad getting a game.
That is a style I haven't seen.
Abigail
Let's go. Let them know it's not free.
You know, in between bites of Cheerios or whatever that was.
It's off right. So it's, but it is actually good to know that it's not, and that Blarrlad's like, okay, that first I got styled on a little bit the first 2 games, but I'm still here. Got a little style of his own.
He is, but so my question now is, I wouldn't expect him to be able to keep up his percentage of landing these reads. Can he use that to put pressure on Stu? Like, does Stu even feel any pressure right now? I don't know that he does.
It's hard to say. I mean, he's still making big calls out like that, but he did make a drop on the lariat just a moment ago, which
you know, a little brake fluid flush.
whoa, big jump by Keith. And that's the position you want to be in. Yep, he's gonna walk right up on you. Blarrlad, V-trigger, but how is he gonna use it from here? Just
Would
like
you
that?
Would you like those headlights cleaned for an extra $24.99?
Stu, pressing on wake up. But ready for the activate.
Still the tire.
He's got ways to cancel, but
Oh
Stu
my
all
god,
over
two
it.
flexes. My goodness.
Damn, he was ready for every variation of that. I've got a flex for that.
Covered all the bases.
Yeah, he's like that flex tape that guy pastes right on that hole in that water tub. Smack it right on there.
Okay, there you're seeing like the quote-unquote big air quotes balance of flex. At least he loses the gray life when it goes down that way.
Yeah.
But still, paying off way more than it's hurting.
I think Blarrlad got. Oh no. No.
He Matumbo'd the tire.
Well, now Blarrlad's got. Wow, that's not how Stu thought he was going to use that. Caught him off guard.
No, great use of the X round. I agree.
No, Blarrlad's got some excellent off-the-top decision-making that you just would not expect. I keep thinking, like, that's what you picked?
Chase down.
And as you were saying, you know, your read's got to be right to make that sort of situation, but Blarrlad is making the right one so far.
Dude, just a million. It's okay, man. It's really fine. It was not that bad. I just happened to hear it barely.
If there's no peanut butter on it or something, then that's bad. But okay, just grab with the back. Crouch, grab.
Also.
Okay, Blarrlad, I think he's still got something going on here. I mean, actually, Stu is starting to slow down a little bit with all these correct reads. Oh, but he does have a way out of it with that back dash. Interesting. Oh,
my
smart
goodness.
for the invuln. Wake up, EX.
Okay, he needed that. He needed some kind of other chase down.
Blarrlad is a hard read machine. Taste of his own medicine.
Still alive? Okay.
Okay. Man, Blarrlad made like 8 crazy ass decisions, but Stu.
Checks the dash. Game Stu 3-1.
Man. Blar fought tooth and nail for that one too. Jesus.
He really did. And it's like, you can see that Stu is just not letting himself get into the vortex. He's putting in Blarrlad where he's having to win in neutral a lot, and it's tough to do.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I'm wondering if Blarrlad's going to start showing is letting go of the armor move a little early.
Yeah.
To screw up the timing of the flex a little bit, because he's just been kind of charging it all the way to get that guard break. But
right.
You might need to start seeing some variations.
Yeah.
There,
Okay.
Let's go.
Exactly.
He's definitely making adaptations, but the style is a little bit more unhinged.
Not having the reset. It is. Yeah, it's true.
It's working, but Stu waiting for his moment and turning it orange. Double roll. In the position, what's Mar going to do here? V-shift gets the hit into super.
He takes the W with the super. Going to spend his resources. Good option, though.
Blar. Definitely a West Coast fighter. I think he's got that ranked blood in him.
Yes. You can tell.
You got that CFM blood. Let's go.
UGM level 94, I think I saw.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, so positive there, even though he got parried and hit before, he got Gray Life there. So he's able to capitalize a little bit, at least on things like Gray Life. But Stu is just not giving him any room to breathe and still showing such seldom openings that Blarrlad is having to resort to tough reads still.
Yeah, and that might be just the way the matchup goes. Stupendous with the lead 3-1, and even though we're seeing lots of ideas from Blarrlad, it still feels like that Stu is in control, and I think Blarrlad's gonna have to take this one to really get his group going.
I agree.
Oh, that overhead again.
Instant overhead yet again. Yep.
Final round.
I think this is a momentous round. If Blarrlad can take this, he stays on his feet. You don't want to give Stupendous that 4-win lead.
Yeah.
And at any moment, that gold bar is dangerous. That would end the exhibition at any moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Slow down. Blarrlad. Wow, just trying to roll up with a grab, maybe.
Yeah, and Stu, you know, showing like he's being defensive, has actually walked Blarrlad all the way back into the corner with very few buttons pressed.
It's true. The pace is so suddenly changed this round. You can tell how much this round means to both of them. Wow.
Yeah.
And the hits. I think this version of Blarrlad is actually working out better. That's super.
It is.
Get the big boy health though. I don't know. That's enough.
Got him.
Get out of here. That's 8 dead Akumas right there.
Go Blar.
Abigail wins.
Nice.
Just what he needed.
It definitely is, and as much as it feels like Stu has probably most of the momentum still, it's 3-2 now. That's pretty close.
3-2, and I honestly like the way Blarrlad was playing that last part. He threw away the heavies and got a little bit more medium and light, and just kind of took his time. It seemed to work out for him a lot better.
It did, but I would wonder, was Stu also playing slower paced, and maybe he's not going to continue that.
Right. Both of them did slow it down, and that's what gave Blarrlad that room to play like that. If he gets pushed a little bit, we'll speed it back up. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You,
well, this SPD your heavy punch.
Yeah, just get out of my face.
This quick little turn the butter.
Yeah, Stupendous opted for the grabs and go over the layer ear anyway, knowing he was gonna get punished.
Yeah, but it was a good trade.
Yeah. Whoa! Okay. Takes it right back. Stupendous, I think, still very confident that if he just plays this game, he's got this. And
for good reason.
for good reason.
Ooh, overhead.
Let's see how much fight Blar has in him. As you said, early on, the types of reads he's making, the types of decisions he's making to make this happen, seems to be taking a lot of mental effort. Okay, whereas this guy, maybe a little less mental effort.
Oh my goodness, chasing it down. That's a dizzy. That should do it. And that entire sequence started, I don't know if you have highlights, that's all started from a dash check. Blarrlad dashed in, it went crouch jab, I think SPD or something, and it started that entire avalanche.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, it was before that, but it all started off of a dash check, and it's just so the subtleties that can lead to, you know, doom or glory in this game.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?
So hit me with it one more time.
I don't want to miss it, but look how the replay starts over.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Look, it's a perfect loop.
That's quite nice.
Whoa.
We'll take it. We'll take those. Happy accidents.
I almost want to like save that. It's so crazy. Okay. Okay. Well, Stupendous has to be feeling good after that one, and Blarrlad quite the opposite. Let's see if he's got that last bit of dog in him, though. I hear things. The only things I've heard about Blarrlad is that he's got that dog in him.
And I have no. I'm sure he could get another win or two, but can you get 3 before Stu gets 1 more? That's a tall task.
Yeah, no way. And look at the confidence. That was a confidence SPD right there. The jump, what a smart decision. He knew what he was looking for.
Yeah.
And just a you know what? Take your grab back.
Yep. A little bit of a hard read, I believe, but we'll take it.
Blarrlad still in this. Take your damn grab back. You're gonna give me 4 of them last round. You need one of these. I like how he's using the jumps too.
Yeah. Change up those angles.
Stupendous, a player that's been around for such a long time.
Doing the walk. He's dribbling the basketball.
Everyone walks like a geek in their mind.
Wow. Low scaling CA to get a life lead. Not a bad shot here. Not a bad option.
No. Gotta be careful though. One hit. V-trigger activate. That could be it right here. Brings him in. Protect. Wow. What a call out flex. Oh, he
no. Chases down the rollback, and I think that might kill it because the EX.
Out.
Woo.
That point.
Goal.
That was so smart.
That was amazing. Event point. Stu.
That was sick. Stupendous, 1 round away from taking this and really turning this exhibition in their favor when it started off back and forth.
Yep.
Hard is getting started.
Oh,
We know how this goes. I mean, the success rate of the grabs is so high.
It is. You know, Stu is saying, make me not SPDU. Make me.
And even when you do, I'm probably going to do it again.
And he's still ahead in the mental meta, you know, so it still has the advantage.
Yep. Still ready for the air. Still probably managing his resources a little better, too. He always seems to have a bar in the tank. Uses it up. EX reset. Was that a reset? Oh,
I think so.
Bad position. Goes for it again. Double backdash. Won't get the punish.
Yeah.
This is Blar's last hope. He can't charge. Don't charge. Well, maybe you should have charged your RAM, but you don't want to charge that V-trigger.
No.
What timing was that, Stupendous?
It's ridiculous. I also feel like he's kind of baiting it a little bit and kind of giving the little dangling that carrot of, yeah, I'll give up some gray life to set up. He did that previously in the last exchange. Oh, Stu, get out of here.
Way to end it, Stupendous.
Woo!
Good game. Let's go.
Putting on a clinic, if I'm being honest.
Jeez.
Good stuff, man.
Good shit.
That was insane. Stupendous.
Teamwork.
That
Oh,
was
he did it. Watch Stupendous.
Going out with the swag. Air SPD.
Just a little bit.
My goodness. Ramiri there, yes. No, there's no Chinese balloons over Russia right now.
Well, that turned around real quick. As you can see, remember we were talking about back and forth? Well, actually, things haven't gone Team 2's way since the very beginning. As back and forth as it might have felt. That is a harsh card for the night. Stupendous cleans up shop after Pokey's perfect. Sage Platinum's running Splurge. Clearly not in the right division. I got my eye on you, buddy.
All right, let's do the team. Now we're on Gambling Ram. Let's close this out and see who won. We'll mark up Team Stu winning because there's probably more money on the player matchup. And what do we got? Comma Boat, Gorilla Tap. So Gorilla Tap said that he won, so he probably did. So let's see how that played out. Comma Boat actually taking it. Sorry, Gorilla Tap. Look at that.
Holy
16
hell.
grand. A lot of big dollar sign balances up there.
Man, that last set, as soon
was
as
really
I was
good.
thinking like, oh, you know, my chest is really starting to hurt from all this yelling. When you get a moment like that, you just get revitalized.
No, I mean, you got to appreciate. And so I saw someone in chat saying that that matchup is supposed to be bad for Geef. So you got to appreciate that level of character mastery. Because I feel like if you know the matchups, you know, they're not as bad. Even if you're going against someone else that's also a top player, I mean, you can neutralize a lot of stuff. So it's really fun seeing them work with that.
Yeah, I think Blarrlad did what he could with what he had. I honestly do. Like, I don't think he played it terribly. It's just that Stu was a little bit ahead on the meta already. You could already tell when he went in, he already had a couple of ideas about how he wanted to handle V-Trigger 1. the neutral shenanigans and that crouch medium kick, most importantly, played a pivotal role early on.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
So
setting up that meta. And Quintessa says that matchup evens out at high level. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's big calls and big health. So it's not as volatile as like something like if a 5-5 matchup with like a Kuma, for example, it's so volatile that it can feel really bad for the other player. But that one, there's so much health on the table. It's like, well, you made a lot of wrong decisions, or the other person made a lot of right decisions.
Well, I agree. And that health combined with Abigail not really able to do Vortex type of things. He has to win a lot of individual interactions.
Yeah.
And Geef appears to still have his Vortex, so why wouldn't he? So that could explain a lot of it.
Yeah. And I think
not to minimize the skill, but anyway.
No, it came down and also just using his resources really well, and he was so comfortable with the grabs and got a lot of it, probably like an 80% grab rate.
I think so, yeah.
So, all right. I think that's going to close. Anything we need to do left on the Ram? Gambling Ram?
Ram is settled. Combo Boat taking it down, 16 grand. Gorilla Tap coming in a mediumly close second.
That was a good
stuff. Thanks for playing the Gambling Ram. There you go.
And thanks to everyone for those donations again.
Bill.
A lot of donations came in this way. We really appreciate that a lot, and for participating in the replay stuff. And guys, I've already said it a million times today, but things are going to be better than they already are going into Street Fighter 6. Just you wait. It's going to be amazing. Andy, it's good to see you on comms again.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to get back on.
I have a feeling we're going to see you a little bit more often. But that's all for us, guys. Thank you, players, for the show. Thank you, viewers, for spending your Monday with us. Yes. And we will see you guys on Friday with Gorilla Tap.
Yes, we will. Night, everybody.